My mother-in-law is showing up here at my house, but she's going to be late. So she's coming. That would be good too.
Okay, well, great. Well, thanks to everyone. So my name is Amber Richards, and yeah, I live in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. In another 10 days or so, I'm moving to Tennessee. So I'm going to get closer to the warmth, not quite all the way there. Oh,
it's leaving me.
I'm sorry. But yeah, so I am a freedom fighter with Better Way Designs, and if you didn't get a chance to look at our catalog, I'll just kind of use the front. It helps me remember what to talk about. So we were originally mostly just like an in-home party company, and so I started doing this just a little over a year ago. It was October of 2019. Hi, welcome.
There's Barb. Hello.
So that's what I thought I was going to do, was go into people's houses. And then just like everything changed in March or whatever, all my parties were canceled. And so I tried doing Facebook parties. And then Whitney asked me if I would try doing a Zoom party. So this is only the second time I've done this. So it's like, it's fun because hopefully you guys can like interact and ask questions. But I'm used to like talking to nobody, talking to my little green dot on my computer, and like I don't know who I'm talking to. So this is super fun. But so Better Way Designs is a company based in Michigan, and we sell all products that are only made by women who've been rescued from human trafficking, specifically sex trafficking, actually. And so it's a really, really specific focus and mission that the company has. And some things that are really important are the things on our catalog. We are a certified B Corp. And so a B Corp just means like we have legal responsibilities to balance our like profit and our purpose. So like Etsy and Patagonia, Ben & Jerry's, there's quite a few B Corps that you might kind of recognize, but it's a really pretty distinguished thing. And we're actually in the top 10% of B Corps, which is really exciting. What I think is the most important is that we're fair trade certified. So that's that one there. Fair trade is a really big deal. Like a lot of times we don't know where our products are coming from or who's making them. And this makes sure that we actually pay like tens of thousands of dollars every year to get certified. And they go around to each one of our business partners and make sure that there's absolutely no slavery, that they have great working conditions, that they have the benefits that we're saying we're supplying. So really big deal. And then we're also part of, it's called the Freedom Business Alliance. And that's just all sorts of groups that are trying to end human trafficking. So it's kind of cool working with those. Like one of them is International Justice Mission. Has anybody heard of that before? Pretty widely known. They do a lot of rescuing. They'll like go actually into brothels and like rescue women. But they were finding that I can't remember, it was like upwards of like 60% of the women were going back into trafficking because that's what they felt like that all they could do, or they, you know, like they had been maybe ostracized by their family or whatever. It felt like they didn't have any other options. So, hi, welcome.
This is Karen, my mother-in-law.
Nice to meet you. So glad you're here. So now, because of our alliance with International Justice Mission, now when they go rescue women, they'll actually try to hook them up with one of our business partners so that they can get a job. So what's just really exciting is that we're a dignity business. It's all about the word dignity, that we're giving them back their dignity because that's often what they've lost. And so rather than just giving them a handout, this is something that's sustainably able to give them an income over and over again. And they don't just get their income, like, so it's a living wage. It's not even just a fair wage, it's a living wage. They also get counseling, health care, child care if they need it, like literacy training. Some of our ladies, like, so we have these beautiful blankets that are made from recycled saris. Does anybody know what a sari is? Oh, nice. Saris are the beautiful like garments that the ladies in India and Bangladesh wear, and they are like long rectangles, and they yeah, like wrap them around into a dress. Well, so what they do is this is upcycled. And so they're taking the saris and they're taking them in really big strips and then putting them on a giant loom, and they make these gorgeous blankets. And as you can tell, like, or maybe you can, they're pretty heavy. And so what's really nice is that they're really calming, like when you wear them. But they just are beautiful. I've got some more examples down here that we'll unearth. But what made me want to talk about these is if I can find the tag on my blanket. The name of the woman who made the blanket is on the tag. And what's really cool, so here we go, we found it. Can you see it's like embroidered on there?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So these women are usually illiterate, okay? Probably we all can read and do basic math. It's incredible that these women come from such poverty, and that's why they were at risk for being trafficked in the first place. And so they learn how to write their name in their language so that they can write on their time card, and then they get to come up with like an American version of their name. And so I just think it's so amazing. We're truly like giving these people their dignity back. So it's not a charity, it's not a handout, it's a business model, because that model is sustainable. And so, yeah, we have 19 different business partners in 11 different countries. So if you do, now I lost my catalog. If you do get a chance to look at the catalog, it's really neat because it's actually organized by country. And so you can see all the different countries we're in, and then you can know like exactly what country your product is made from. It also talks a little bit in the beginning of the catalog of our business. Has anybody heard of Better Way before? Yeah. We're in Michigan, and there's only, I think now we're up to like 150 freedom fighters like me, like 150. And so it's just kind of a baby company. And so if you're in Arizona, I'm not surprised, because I don't think we have anyone in Arizona doing this. So what's been cool with Facebook is we've been able to grow, and we've been able to do parties like around the country and kind of like increase the exposure. So really, really great, because all of our business partners, all 19, have waiting lists of women that want to work there. But they can't just be hired unless they can have enough money to pay them that living wage and all those benefits. And so the volume that we're buying has to continue to increase in order for more women to get here. Yeah, so the catalog is great because it shows, like, if you're looking at, oh, well, how long are those simplicity earrings? Or subdued, excuse me, and you can see it's like 2 inches. And I know Whitney said you were having some troubles looking at the catalog, but it's worth trying to get onto a tablet or like a laptop and trying to see the catalog.
When I opened it on the big computer, then I could see it. The picture was big and you could read everything. But I know a couple people and myself, we tried opening it on the phone and you can't, it won't show the pictures, or it's so small and you try to open it and it just won't. It's like not compatible to, you know.
Well, so put a lot of money and effort into like designing the catalog, and the website, we didn't get a lot of sales off that. Well, now all of a sudden we're doing like almost all the sales on the website. But even trying to find like a web developer who could help us, they said they just finally hired one that they think is actually going to be able to make our website even better. It's not terrible, but you know, we're not Amazon, so it has more room to grow. Yeah. So, I'll just point out too, we do have like coffee and tea. I'm actually drinking tea right now. Our Better Way tea is amazing. I don't like coffee, so I don't drink the coffee, but this is the Fireside. That's one of my favorites. And then the Slow Burn chai. Those are caffeinated, but we also have a lot of non-caffeinated ones like Warm Happy Place. And then we have all these different coffees. My mom and my husband both really like the dark roast, the Sumatra. But so anyway, we do have subscriptions for those. So I don't want to talk about that. Well, so what do you want to see first, or do you have any questions about Better Way? So it's basically, we have these 19 business partners. We buy their products outright. So the women are paid like a salary or an hourly wage. And then we buy them outright in advance, ship them to Michigan, then we sell them. So so Whitney's going to get rewards for hosting. So yes, thank you again for hosting. So we have these great rewards, and people are like, well, I don't want to like cheat the women out of money. That's not how it works. Like it's built into the business model to be able to give the rewards, and we want to give the rewards because we want Whitney to get like a bunch of the products and wear them or give them away, or, you know, whatever, keep getting Better Ways name out there. But so I can't keep doing this, and we can't keep the women employed unless we have more parties. So I would love to get a couple of you hosting. If Whitney can get 2 people to host, then she gets 2 items for 75% off. So like these amazing blankets, people don't usually want to buy these full price. But if you host and you get 2 people to book, you get 75% off. So please consider booking a party.
If anybody wants to book, I'll help you find people to come and join. And I mean, even though not a lot of people were able to get on the Zoom call today, and I gave the option to come in person, but you know, people aren't comfortable with that either, which I get. But I will say I had a lot of people, well, a couple already did their orders, and then I've had a few more today say, I'm just not able to join the Zoom. Maybe I'll come late, but they're intending on ordering too. So
yeah,
so people, even if they can't come, I've just been trying to give information what I know about the company, because that's important to people too. They want to know, well, how exactly does this help trafficking? And I did have somebody say, well, this is great, but it's not really preventing. And I said, wait a minute, I heard there's a location that is about prevention, and it's in a high risk area.
yep.
So I think that's really big too, is like, I wanted to host, and I want to become a freedom fighter too, because I think that it's just, this has been really close to my heart, even before this. Like, what can you do about it? You can educate, you can teach people to watch out for the signs, but like, this is an awesome way to make a difference, to really, you know, get it out there and to help these women. So that's what I like about it. And so if you're interested in hosting, like I said, I know a lot of people that couldn't even come today that would probably come to a second invite somewhere. So just keep that in mind. I'll help.
Awesome. Well, so, and if Whitney does decide to be a freedom fighter, then she can even do my job for you. She can do the freedom fighting part of it. So how exciting would that be? But it would still be really great to book it through this party so she can still get those things for 75% off. So even if I'm not going to be the freedom fighter and Whitney is, then we still want to get her those items for 75% off. And the Facebook parties actually go really well. I don't know if you've been getting invited to Facebook parties, but or you can do catalog parties, like, you know, we can give out catalogs and you just show catalogs to people at work or friends or whatever. There's lots of different ways to do that.
That's true too.
So.
Yeah. I know, and I figured that more people would show up, so I thought the Zoom would be great. But then in between that time and this time, COVID's went a little crazy out here, so people were like, no.
Yeah.
So that made me think of something else. Shoot, what was I going to say? Oh, and if we can, if I do the freedom fighting, oh, you can't hear me?
Okay.
Jared, your kids are too loud. They're blocking me out. I'm just kidding. No, I was saying that if I do the freedom fighter, then the other incentive is Amber and Jared get to come to Arizona to do the training.
Yeah, totally. Definitely. And I'm going to ride a horse.
Yes. Yes, I have a couple for you to choose from.
All right. All right. Well, I don't want to bore everyone with my wild dreams of wanting to ride a horse like all day long, but well, let's show off products. So jewelry first, bags first. What do you think?
What do you guys want to see?
Doesn't matter.
Jewelry or bags?
No worries. Was that Barb that said jewelry?
Jewelry.
I'll do bags later. It's fine.
All right, jewelry has it. Jewelry has it, but we have someone really interested in the bags too.
Okay, well, we'll do it all. And if for some reason we get kicked out, the link will work again. We just click back on that same link, just so you know. So, well, I'll just show you what I'm wearing. So this is actually the necklace I did wear to church today. It's called the Hope Necklace, and it comes in silver and gold. And these are genuine freshwater pearls, and this is from our partner in Thailand. And these ladies, they also learn accounting skills and other like office type skills so that they can get another job. They're just kind of assembling jewelry. They're not necessarily becoming artisans, but they're getting some of those other skills. So I didn't even think I liked pearls, but then I got this necklace and I was like, oh, I think I do like pearls. So who knew? These are called Leona earrings, and they're kind of like really, really lightweight. It's made out of something called resin, which is, I guess, some type of plastic, I would think, but super fun. You can see they're kind of like see-through and these neat designs, and these come in brown also. And then I have my rings here, and these are called the Simply Stackable, and they do have kind of like a texture to them. And then this one's called the Halo. And then my nose ring too, they're all made from recycled silver. So the silver was actually harvested from like electronics and computer parts, and then they melt it down in this like clay, and then they are left with like 99.6% or 99.6 or 99.8% sterling silver. So super, super cool. Oh, hi, we have someone new. Hi, Jessica. Welcome. So I was just talking about a silver jewelry that we have. It's made in North Carolina, and it's made from recycled electronics. So really, really cool. You're not only wearing jewelry that was made by a woman freed from sex trafficking, but it's recycled. We have a lot of stuff that's like upcycling or recycling. Like for instance, this is a cocoa twist. And so this is like made from little fabric remnants that they won't necessarily use for anything else. And it's a little messed up right now, but it's this really fun bracelet. So I am gonna untie it. There we go. So it's got this ring of coconut. So repurposing coconut. You can wear it as like a headband or a necklace. I like to wear it as a bracelet. So you just kind of put it around your wrist, and you can stick it through the coconut first, or however it works for you. And you just kind of pull that on. So that makes for a really fun bracelet. So Jessica, everything is made by women rescued from trafficking. So that's kind of what we're talking about. And like Whitney was saying, you know, you feel really terrible about trafficking, and you're like, well, what can I do? And that's how I felt too. I actually have a friend who works at an anti-trafficking education place here in town, but it's like, well, what can I do? And then I was invited to a Better Way party, and I was like, oh, I can just like buy cute things. And then it actually like is making a tangible difference, because you're literally getting people out of it. And like Whitney said, we do have some preventative locations too overseas, where they know the areas that the women are in such deep poverty that they're more prone to be forced, frauded, or coerced into trafficking. So they've set up shops, like especially for our screen printing and our scarves, like right in that impoverished area, where they would normally be taken out of and gone into the city to be trafficked. So yeah, just really exciting. So
Hey, I wanted to show too. Can you guys see? That's one of my silver rings too.
yeah, that's the ester. So that's the same thing. That's the recycled silver. They have so many cool options.
And I kind of was like, recycled, like what's it going to be like? But seriously, I mean, my ranch hands really don't do it justice, but seriously, I love it. It's heavy, but not too heavy. Like you can tell it was well made, and it's got like, I don't know if you can see, what do you call that with the like pattern in there? It's almost like,
I just always call it like textured. I don't know, you know, I think they hammer it kind of. You know?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's hammered.
Yeah.
oh, hammered. Maybe it is called that. That's what.
So And yeah, I mean, it's sterling silver. I figured I don't know how they get sterling silver harvested from however they normally do, but they figured out a cool way to like repurpose that and make it back into like, yeah, jewelry grade sterling. So
That's awesome.
these are called the chain or the link breaker, excuse me, earrings. So this is from our partner in Texas. And she does a lot of stuff in like marble. She is actually a trafficking survivor. She was trafficked when she was 17 in Philadelphia. And she realized she was a jewelry designer as she was a few years out of addiction, because that's what the U.S. trafficking scene is like, is they get you addicted to drugs, so you're like dependent on them. So this is the marble bracelet. Those are one of my favorite pairs of earrings. Oh, here we go. These are the statement marble earrings. And a customer that was a repeat customer said, "Oh, those are my earrings that I put on when I don't like have any makeup on and I have to go out of the house and I like throw my hair up and put those on and then I feel cute." So, but anyway, she's inspired by sanctuaries, so that's why she does a lot of stuff like in the marble, like actual cathedrals, and then she does stuff with nature. So here is my dainty branch necklace, and this one's gold. It comes in silver as well. But so olive branches or other branches, and then she's got a lot. The layering necklace look is like really in right now, so she's got a lot of that. So don't mind me while I take my necklace off because I want to show you this one. What I like about the branch, well, here, this is the hope. See how many different options you can do for length? So that's all of our necklaces have like a lot of options for how long they can be, which I love too, because with different necklines on shirts, you can really customize where you want it to hit. But the dainty branch is cool because it still has like a bunch of lengths, but I feel like it's a little bit longer. It's not like a pendant necklace, but it has like a longer length. So this is about middle of how it can be. So you can wear it from like about here, and then it can get down to like about here maybe. So I just love the length variations on that. I've never had a necklace like this length before. This is my Freedom Mandala tee too. This is from Better Way. And then this is a kimono. We have a little fabric collection sheet too. So we've got different head wraps and headbands, and then these really fun, funky pants, and then the different kimonos. So this is what do they call this one? Aztec. So kind of fun. See the pattern on there. This is made out of silk in Thailand. So Better Way's been really fun because I'm branching out into like wearing new things and trying new things I like never would have before, like a kimono or pearls. So these are fun. These are called the Nina. We have a lot of earrings that are just really lightweight, which I really like because no one wants their ears to be pulled on. So tons of things in this real lightweight.
What did you say those are made out of?
These are just like silver, but they're just like, they're called Nina, like that's the name of it. So this is from our Asia collection. So Asia is where a lot of our kind of fashion forward jewelry comes from. They're always kind of on the cutting edge of fashion, the trendy stuff. But so I love these. These are called Everly. And I'll wear these like when I want to dress up, or I'll just wear them with like a t-shirt or whatever. Really fun. But again, just like super lightweight. So
I have those. They're great.
you have a question, honey?
I was just wondering, like, I think those like feather electric signs familiar.
They look familiar. Did you look through our catalog maybe, or when your Auntie Jared was having a party, maybe on the Facebook?
Did you see our feathers?
The more like that, little more geometric. These are called CC. see what else I have. I have so many things. We would be here for like 2 hours if I tried to show them all to you. That's what I miss about the in-home. Is like I can set this all out and then people can pick stuff up and tell me what they like. But the fringe is really in right now. So these are called Ava. So pretty fun and funky if you're a big earring person. What else do I want to show off? Well, so this is our little jute bowl. And this is perfect for like your jewelry. So I keep all my bracelets in there. So this is called the Sherry bracelet. So this is resin again, just fun texture with the kind of transparent look there. This is a new kind of style of bracelet that we got in our new catalog. It's like kind of like enamel on elastic. So this one's called the Hope, and this one's called the Sherry. So those are just really fun, little stretchy bracelets. I'm going to take some of these other bracelets off. So a couple really crowd pleaser bracelets are the Sue here. So you can kind of see it's fun, kind of shiny. This one comes in red too, so really pretty for the holidays. So you see the starfish? Does anybody know the starfish story?
There's a lot of teachers. The teachers should know. I think they use it every year.
All right, who wants to tell the starfish story?
I saw someone raise their hand down there.
I don't know if I could do justice anymore to it.
I'll share if it's the right story. I think the gist of the starfish story is that there's an old man taking starfish off the beach and throwing them back into the water. There's just hundreds of starfish on the beach, and he's throwing them back into the water. And I don't know if it's a boy or somebody asked him, "Why are you doing that? You can't make a difference. There's so many starfish. They're all going to die out here. You don't have time. It's not going to help." And he says, "Well, it matters to this one," as he throws that one back into the water. So.
I totally have to, I'm gonna like cry because I'm not the one who told the story.
Right?
Okay, yes, that's so true. And that's why like I do this. Like I don't really have time for this all the time, but I totally do it because like I just can't imagine if I was stuck like that. I'm sorry.
You're gonna make us all cry.
So it's like if we could all just buy some jewelry, from here instead of Target. Okay. Thank you. You did a great job.
Yes, that was good.
This has a starfish on it. We have quite a few starfish on some of our jewelry. And it's because of that story. And it's in our catalog. And yeah, you're making a difference. So this is the Sue bracelet.
What was that called?
Sue.
What was that one called?
Sue.
Sue?
Yep.
Okay.
And it,
What color is it?
well, so this one, they call it white in the catalog, but it's not white. It's definitely
see.
like silver or gray thread, but they call it white in the catalog. So, but it comes in red too.
Okay.
And
Okay,
then this
thank
one
you.
is another one that so many people like. This is called, now I like can't even remember anything. I'm so sorry. I'm like with real people, it's totally different. Talking to like a computer is different. So this is the Deja. Okay, yes, Deja. So this is called the Deja bracelet. And I love to show it because like you see like the quality and the hardware, and it's fun because it has gold and silver, and it's got the leather, and then it's got those freshwater pearls. And so that's a really fun, popular bracelet. So, okay, focus again.
Hey, I just noticed too, Amber, can you see the chat?
Oh,
There's a couple questions on there.
oh yes. How long is the kimono? Did you get a fabric choice? Yes. So the kimonos there's 3 different fabrics you can choose from. So I don't know if I can't see what I'm doing because I'm trying to hold it.
There's a link on the Facebook party. There's a link to the fabric catalog too.
Yeah, and if you just type in kimono in the search bar, like then they'll all come up too. And there's different sizes. There's the small, medium, and the large, extra large. And I have some fellow freedom fighters that are, I think they said in like the 1X, you know, range, that the large, extra large still like fits them well. And I'll stand up if I can get some of this stuff off my lap here, and I can try to show you kind of how far it goes down. I think I put a picture of myself too wearing it. You see more pictures, but see. So it's going down to like my knees here, and it's got little fringe on the bottom. So, but yeah, it's real silk too. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, pretty fun. Woo! Okay.
They're wondering what size you have on, so we can kind of like gauge.
Yeah, so I've got the small medium.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's nice because they're forgiving, you know. Okay, so I think I got to show off some stuff. We have jewelry that's made out of brass. So like these are these fun little rectangle squishy things, and they these ladies are in Nepal, and they hand bend all the metal. So like obviously this is just kind of more like one piece of metal, and then they bend it, but then they do some really cool things. Like you see this metal is like kind of all bent and twisted around, and then the different hoops. So this is called like the suspended circle, but brass is actually super fun. I didn't have any brass till I had a Betterway party a couple years ago, and then I got some of it. But it looks so good with black, and it looks really good with like kind of like your earth tones. But so just really fun, and they sit and they have to twist all these into these perfect little shapes. So anyway, just kind of something fun and different. And then we have a bunch of leather jewelry from Bolivia. We have a bunch of really great leather products in general from Bolivia, but I really like these too. So tons of stuff in that copper and brass collection, but just wanted to at least acknowledge that we have that. That's probably our least expensive jewelry too, is the copper and brass. So I always talk about I'm really frugal. The first party I went to, I came because of the trafficking part. I was like, okay, this is too good to be true. I'm coming. And then I found out, I'm like, well, it's fair trade and everything. So they, you know, this is the real deal. Wow. So I bought presents for like several people. And the purse that came for my stepmom, I wanted to keep. So I decided to keep that purse, and then I called and was like, okay, I'm going to book a party because I really want this purse, and I can't justify like buying it for myself. So I need to have a party so that I can get my stepmom a new purse, who I bought that one for. So, all right. Well, so let's talk a little bit about some of our sari products. So saris, again, are what those blankets were made out of, the loomed blankets, but they also are made into a bunch of our bags, and we've got like, these are pillow covers. It's just 2 covers that match, but you can see this is called kantha stitching, and it's this, I can't believe how straight they can sew, and like evenly they just go up and down, up and down. And these are made out of like a double layer of sari, so they'd almost be kind of like reversible. But so the ladies, they wear these, and then they maybe don't like them anymore, or they get a hole in it or whatever, and they can sell them back in the market. And then our business partners buy them up, like used, basically wash them really, really well, and then turn them into new products. So yeah, we've got pillow covers, and then we have a lot of different bags. So like this is the crossbody bag, for instance. So fun. And now with these, you're picking just a color. So like this bag was just bought in the color red, but the exact pattern would be a surprise. So like I'll grab a farmhouse bag. This was also bought in red, but you see, you know, those are very different patterns. It's totally unique. So I love that too. They're like one of a kind. No one else has the same bag as you. My first bag, I have it in my closet, is a patchwork tote. So it's like just a bunch of the saris and little patches all over. And I was just like, no one else in the world has this bag. Like, I don't know. I just thought that was so like fun to be wearing like or carrying around like a work of art. So, so yeah, so you're picking a color scheme, but the exact pattern is going to be a surprise. But if it shows up and you just don't like it at all, you can send it back in within 30 days, and then they'll probably send you like photographs of some other ones so you can pick out one that you really like. And then we have 90 days if something were to like break or be defective. So here, I'm trying to dig for more sari bags. This is called the Slim Carry-All. This is a really popular bag. It has these 2 water bottle pockets on each side. We use really, really heavy duty hardware. Like this is metal hardware. It's really, really thick. These are, in a lot of our bags, is a magnetic snap closure versus a zipper. And then they do have zipper pockets inside on the one side. And then like, oh yes, there we go. That's the Hasina, a little bit different. They don't make that bag.
I love the pattern.
It is very beautiful. And then inside our bags, we have the name of the woman as well who made it. So it's kind of small. Handmade in India by Mukti. So you can see the lady's name, so you can pray for her, or, you know, just know. And you actually, I didn't even know this till just now. You can email the office and say, like, I love my bag so much. Can you tell Mukti that I love it or whatever? And they'll screenshot it and send it so that she can see it.
Oh,
Super cool. And then with the blankets, they actually have a website where you can look up the story of the woman who made your blanket.
General color, but
So have little mini backpacks. Those are super popular. This is a sari blanket, so they're more made with like bigger pieces of the saris. But again, just these hand stitched. This is through several layers. It's just amazing to me. I would just not have the patience to sit and hand stitch like an entire big blanket. What else can I grab? Some wallets. So these are everything wallets, and so again, 2 variations of green. And then I think one of these, I thought one of them had a patch. So some of our stuff has patches. And the cool thing is, so in their counseling, they're taught that when they put a patch on, well, geez, most things have patches, but I just happen to have stuff that doesn't. Oh, this has lots of patches. With the patches that they put on and the stitches that they take, they're helping heal themselves. They're patching themselves, excuse me, back together. So I love that word picture too. This is a sari rug. So the rugs, that is now a complete surprise. You just order a rug and you don't know exactly what the colors are going to be. So more adventurous, but super fun. I love this one. I might just, we're moving, so I might just be owning this one soon and putting it in my kitchen. I don't know. We'll see. This is the Forever bag. And this one does zip at the top. So some people, if they're looking for, but I mean, this is a nice big bag. And these are outside pockets that are like the quilted sari. And then there's inside pockets too. There's a professional tote that has a laptop sleeve. So if you're looking for like a work bag, that's usually the one people like to get. And it also has a water bottle sleeve in that one too. I had shown the farmhouse tote in another color, but this is a great bag, $23, and everything is buy 2, get 1 half off, mix and match the whole catalog, and you can use it as many times as you want. So I think these just make great gifts. The braided sari handles, they're made out of jute, which is a really environmentally sustainable crop that they can grow. And then there's a Velcro pocket here, and then 2 side pockets. So like we use this for our library book, but really heavy duty, can hold a lot of weight. So speaking of jute, so this is a jute trivet, and we have beautiful jute rugs, and people actually take the trivets, the rugs, put them on the wall, put the rug as like a centerpiece on your table. It looks really beautiful. And then we have, the large bowl, and then I had shown you before the small bowl. So.
I was just going to say, I have one of the backpacks.
Oh yeah, you have the getaway.
Yeah, and I love it. And what I was gonna say too is like, it's like all this is really well made metal, like she was saying. And this has a little drawstring on it, a pouch in the front, also inside. But I was impressed, like it's very thick material. Like this is two sides of thick material, and the hardware is really strong too. So
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely like the best quality products I've ever owned because I usually just kind of thrifty and just get more cheap things that wear out. And I'm like, okay, this stuff is, oh, look at your backpack. I saw a picture of you wearing that. So cute.
she does love that. This is cute too because it has the drawstrings to just pull shut and open up, and it's really, and that's got the screen printing on it too.
Yep.
Yeah, I have that too.
Oh, okay. I can't keep track of what everybody has, but yeah, we kind of have the more adult size, and then she's got the kid size.
Right.
And yeah, all sorts of fun different screen printing patterns you can get for those. This is a fun new addition to this catalog. It's a card deodorizer. So it's like, I'm like, okay, for the person who has everything, card deodorizer, right? Everyone can use that. It's charcoal. And so the charcoal absorbs the odors for 365 days, and you can actually recharge it in the sun too and have it last longer. So this, I've been joking, is the bag of 2020. Don't give up, right?
Oh yeah.
Lots of fun bags that are screen printed. The handy bags are popular. These are like $8, $9, and $11, I think, for the different sizes. So this is the large, and then the small is probably like about this big. So those are super fun, and they're organic cotton as well. We have our little pencil pouches. We got a sloth and a dragon. We have one with a honeybee. We have some cool pencil pouches for like adults or teens or whatever too. This I love. It says "Good Morning, Gorgeous," and then this actually has saris inside. So this is our probably least expensive sari item. Like if you want an actual sari on something, so super super cute. Our little gift bag boxes. Well, I guess these would be the least expensive because these are $8. But they actually make really good little purses for like little girls. Or of course you can use them as a gift bag, but they're sari inside as well and have the handles. So we do have journals that are handmade paper. So we have our Freedom journal. It's kind of hard to see, but it says Freedom. And then we have our sari covered journals. And they come, with handmade paper and a pencil. There's a pocket. So those make really good gifts. Same with our little memo boxes. So there's the handmade paper in that as well. So Whitney said we might have some animal lovers. Who's an animal lover?
Yep.
All right. So we have dog leashes. So these are made from the recycled sari. They've got really nice clasp on them and really good hardware. And it comes with a leash and a collar. So, and the leash has a little handle. So that, and those come in both boy, girl, and then small and large. So depending on the size of your dog. I was talking about the Bolivian leather. So we've got all sorts, it's just super soft leather. We've got these glasses cases. They're completely leather inside as well. These cool little bowls. We've got lots of different color choices. So one of the things I'm really excited about is I was saying that people hang the bowls and the rugs and everything from the wall. So now we actually have some wall hangings. So this one's called the Cantor. And then we have another one called the Trinity. And I have the Trinity hanging up in my living room, and I get so many compliments, but just really beautiful. And this is the same company that makes, I know I had the bracelet out, but that's when I think I was crying and I didn't end up showing it off. Oh, here we go. This is a popular bracelet. It's called Belong, and it comes in kind of like an aqua color. And so this is the thread work, and they do the bowls and the wall hangings, and their slogan is not for sale, KNOT. So, all right, let's see, what else can we show off? Fun leather coin purses. Everybody loves coin purses. These are fun. They actually have the hide still attached. You can see there's like a hide. I do have some more necklaces, like, so yeah, I had those pearls on earlier, but lots of really beautiful pearl necklaces. This one's called the Abbey.
Yeah.
And then, whoop, dropping stuff.
I should sell my jewelry.
This is our Justice necklace.
Oh, that stuff is too fancy.
And it says to act justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly. That one's really cool. That might have a starfish on. Oh yeah, that has a starfish on the back too. And that comes in silver and gold. And then this is the world necklace. And so I love that one. Just simple globe. And then this is the boho leaf. And people always love this one too. When they see it at a party, they always buy it, take it home. It's got like a real crystal on there, and it's kind of got your gold and your silver, your leather, and that's just a really fun kind of more pendant necklace. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wine bags. People give a lot of wine this time of year, so you might as well put in a awesome bag.
What is that necklace called?
The boho leaf.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So here's another blanket, so you can kind of get a chance to see some of the more vibrant colors. I sell a lot of these in purple. People love the purple. This is, I can't remember if this is blue or green. I'd have to find the tag. This one is blue, but the greens are awfully pretty too, because you'll get more like the aquas. And then I have a pink one too, which I think is so fun.
That's pretty. I want to get that.
But, well, I think I kind of showed everything I had around me. So I was going to do a little thing where we talked about trying to have a game, because like on Facebook, I try to have these games. And I asked, we have a group for the freedom fighters. I was like, who does like a Zoom game? And like I got crickets. Well, I got following people, hoping that they would come up with a game. But I just thought, well, I'll try to just say like the first person who can respond. And Jared Kendall probably doesn't get to play because she like could do my job. But I don't know. We'll see. You have to do like a 5-second delay or something. So I'm just kind of off the cuff. So who can remember where the headquarters of Better Way is located?
Michigan?
Yeah. Who said that? Who said
Was
Michigan?
it me?
Oh, Michelle.
I did.
All
yeah.
right. So I'm going to put your name on a piece of paper. You're getting an entry into the drawing.
Okay.
All right. So what is the creature that was on our jewelry? The
Starfish.
All right. And who, you're going to have to say who you are because it's really hard to follow.
I don't know. It's hard to see who's coming through first, but Karen and Han Jin yelled it out, but I also heard Sherry too, I think. Sherry.
Yep, you heard me.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll just give it to all of you all. Here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Um,
Some of us were late because we had it. But
all right. So I just talked about our leather. You remember where the leather is from? This leather?
Ooh.
Olivia?
Yes. Who was that?
Sherry?
Sherry again.
All right, Sherry, Bolivia. So we do have Indian leather as well. And our Indian leather is really amazing. It's super thick and high quality, and it's actually tanned with like a vegetable tanning process. They're in India, and India has been like hit just insanely hard by COVID. they closed down all public transportation, and it's still only back at like 25% or something. And so where we would get our saris from, they used to have like 7 different suppliers that would come in from the country and sell them in the city. Now there's only 2. So they're just having a hard time even like making the product because they don't have the materials. And then with the leather, it takes 6 months to train, but because they couldn't like train, and then because Better Way has been growing, thankfully, we just like couldn't even sell any of their stuff over the Christmas season, which is really sad. But I mean, it's a good thing because that means they're like training new women, but it's just, yeah, it's been a very tricky thing. But so yes. Okay. Does anybody remember the kind of tea from Better Way that I liked? What kind of tea?
Oh,
Acai?
What?
Acai?
Chai. We're going to give it to you. Chai tea. Carrie gets another one. Yes. So that was, yep, our chai tea. So we have coffee mugs or tea mugs. That would be a great gift. Somebody give somebody a bag of coffee or a bag of tea and then a mug. Let's see what else. I should have written these down. Like in my head, I thought, oh, I'll be able to figure it out. But what do people take that we sell that's unusual and put it as a centerpiece on their table? The trivets, yes. Yep, the trivets. And then
Leather?
and then the rugs too. Yep, because the rugs look really similar. But yes, all right, Jessica, good job. Jessica gets another one too because she told the story that made me cry. So I'm gonna write her name down. All right. What did I buy for my stepmom that I had to keep?
A
Yeah.
purse.
Who was that? Is that Barb?
I
All
said
right.
big.
Oh, Barb's got a kitty on it.
All right. How about one more? Can you remember where our pearls and my kimono came from?
Oh, shoot, no.
Pearls and
Thailand?
No.
Where did it?
Thailand?
Thailand. Yep. Good job. That was Michelle, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, so now I'm going to draw. And whoever's name I pull out is going to get free shipping on their order. All right. Let's see who it is. Sherry. Ding,
Woo-hoo.
Hey.
congratulations.
Yay.
I'm going to give you free shipping on your order. So you'll just
Thank
have to let
you.
me know. You're going to order through me, or I'll PayPal you back your shipping.
Okay.
So, well, thank you, everybody. Does anybody have any questions? We got a kitty watching our party.
Hi, Carmichael.
Yes, honey.
What do you want to say?
I was just gonna say I have 3 products, so would you like me to show them off?
Oh, yeah, I saw your backpack, but I want to see the other 2, please.
I have a little rhino sticky.
Oh, those are so cute.
And then your little dragon bag?
And where's your little dragon bag?
It's in the purse. I can't remember where this dragon bag is every once in a while. Like I can remember where it was.
What did you use that for?
I used it the first time I found it, I used it for my rhino and my mask and stuff like that. And it's a little purse. But not a strap back.
And it can it's actually supposed to be a pencil case, but
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
use
we
it
don't have,
dragon things.
yeah, just because it fits pencils doesn't mean we have to use it for pencils, for sure. So, well, awesome. Well, thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you, Whitney, so much for hosting.
Well, thank you for doing this. And sorry about the time mix-up. So you pulled it together really well.
I am just so glad that we were like chatting. I'm like, oh, I've got an hour and a half to do my dishes and whatever. So, oh, thank God. I would have felt really bad. I'm like, thank you, God, for helping me be on time to work.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
So what we'll do is we'll keep your party open for 2 days. So everyone will have till midnight on Tuesday to order.
Okay.
We can put the link again in the event, and yeah,
And what I found too, and you might have already said this, I don't know, but what I found is if you open the catalog in the big, like a PC or like a laptop, you can look at the product and get all the names, all of the info, but write down the product number because you have to order, right? Am I right about that? You've got to go to a different link to order.
Yeah, well, so it's just like shopping online. And I mean, you don't have to look at the catalog. You can just go to the website and just shop online. You can click on bags and see bags. You can click on earrings and see earrings. I just like, sometimes some of the details are missing, like the lengths on things or the sizes of the bags. They have to hand enter all of it. And so we've been growing, which is great, but just some little things that are in the catalog are missing. And plus it's just fun to see what goes together. And I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was neat because then you can see where it's from and it gives more background. But what made it easy for me, because I looked up a couple things for people, but if you just write down that product number and put that in when you do the shopping, it'll bring it right up and then you don't have to search for it either.
Yeah.
So
Yep,
it
or the name of it, because I know some of the product numbers get kind of long. So if you just write the name, like, you know, Nina earrings or Sherry bracelet or whatever, and if you just are able to type in the name, it should come up too. So.
Oh, good to know. I didn't know that. That's even easier.
Yeah, and then I brought this out. So don't forget, buy 2 get 1 half off. So order in quantities of 3, and it's just like product quantities, like total. It doesn't have to be 3 of the same thing. So say you order 1 earring, 1 necklace, 1 bracelet, your third most expensive is going to be half off. And the nice thing is it goes over and over. So if you get 6 things, the computer will rank it in price order. Number 3 is half off, and number 6. It's not 5 and 6. It's not your 2 cheapest things. It's your third most expensive, and then number 6. So yeah, so it's nice. It's not just your cheapest stuff. You actually are getting some of your more expensive things for half off. And it happens automatically in the cart. There's no code or anything. And there's no slash through. You'll just notice that once you add a third price or third item into your cart, one of the things just gets cheaper. So there's no like minus or cross through or anything. It just adjusts the price. So sometimes it's not always like super obvious, but if you look, the price will change. So
Perfect.
Is that midnight local time or midnight like Eastern time?
Well, when I wake up on Wednesday. So it's probably actually, you know, like 7 Central.
Okay.
And we even have a little bit of wiggle room. I mean, to be honest, it's really until Whitney gives me her hostess order, but she can't make her hostess order until she knows how much she had in sales. And so we got to give people deadlines, right? We all better off deadlines.
So what's the best way to order? You said through Whitney. Is that the best way or?
Nope, just right on the website. Yep.
Okay.
And you pick,
what's the web address?
It's mybetterwaydesigns.org/Amber.
Okay.
And I can send it to you too, Michelle, on text too.
Okay.
Just click the link.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then
Awesome.
it'll make you pick a party. So you'll just pick Whitney's party and then she'll get the credit.
Okay. Cool.
Well, and just let me know if you need anything. If you like message me, hey buddy, message me directly with questions. It seems like for some reason our little group or Facebook event isn't doing that great for like letting you guys post, so that's been a bummer. But yeah, if you just private message me, or tell Whitney your question and she'll get it to me or whatever. So, but I'm happy to help.
Good.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Was it very interesting?
Good. I'm glad. Yeah. And then it sounds like Whitney will have to talk about you being a freedom fighter, and then hopefully lots of these people will help you grow and we'll keep getting freedom, because that's the main goal. Freedom. No
Good
human
job.
should be for sale. No human should be for sale. So yeah, and we didn't even talk trafficking statistics. Like That was actually what I was going to quiz you on, but then I never told you. There's like 30 to 40 million slaves in the world right now. 30 to 40 million, which is higher than any other time in history. And sex trafficking is $99 billion a year industry. 99 billion. And the average age of a girl entering trafficking is 12. So, yeah. But we have something to do about it. And so that's the amazing thing is we have an actual tangible way that we can combat this and get women out of it and prevent women from feeling like, or from being forced and frauded and coerced into it. So. And beautiful artisanship too. So.
Right.
Okay.
Wait, one more thing. Who started this organization?
Oh, that's a great question. So I'm going to try to do really fast. A Michigan business owner, he rented a warehouse in India, and when he went to go visit his warehouse, he realized it was in the red light district. And he had no idea. And he was just appalled. Well, one of the other tenants in the building is one of our business partners that does like our screen printing, who runs that off-site location and our other products. And he found out what they were doing, that they had started this business in the red light district so that these women felt like they had an option. And so he thought what they were doing was so great. He bought a bunch of suitcases and took a bunch of their stuff back to Michigan and then tried selling it to everyone he knew so that he could go back for more, like every time he had to go back. Then they opened up a coffee shop in Zeeland, Michigan, to try to sell it through the coffee shop. And then it was like, we just can't reach enough people by like this. So a local lady, her name is Beth George, her and her husband are the owners of the now. They asked her to come and try to make it into like direct sales, where she was really successful with like another jewelry selling company. Like, can you like do this for Better Way? And she's like, oh yeah, I can totally do that. Well, then her and her husband just totally got on board, and then they ended up working for a year for free and sweat equity to take ownership. Because that man, he didn't really know how to run the business or like scale it. He just like had a heart for, trying to do something. So yeah, really cool story. So Beth and BJ have owned it for like 3 years.
Thank you.
Yeah. And we get to go to India like every couple of years. So we were supposed to go in the spring, but we just got an email that it's probably going to be pushed back to summer. So hoping and praying that that still works out, because then we get to work with that company, that the very first business partner, and then who makes the leather, and then who makes like one of our other things. So, and work alongside the women and them, and
Amazing.
so,
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
exciting.
Freedom.
Well, thank you again all for being here. Thank you, Whitney.
Yes, thank you, Amber. This is awesome. I appreciate it so much. And thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a great day.
Thanks, you too. Bye, Hanjin.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Hanjin.
Bye, Whitney.